Greetings everybody, welcome to my unboxing video of the Lord of the Rings Middle-earth 31 disc Ultimate Collector's Edition for the Lord of the Rings series in 4K Ultra HD. I'm gonna have that in a moment. Just to preface this video, because I maybe should have done it last time when I did my Sex and the City unboxing. This is an unboxing video. This is pretty much a packaging reveal or analysis look. It gives you a look at what this thing is packaged like. This is not a spec review. This is not a content review. Those are found on whysoblu.com, where I'll post my review there. But this primarily is to look at the packaging and kind of show you how it works out for people who like to look at that, or maybe you're curious, maybe you don't want to buy it and just want to look what it looks like, or maybe this is what tips you off into buying it. Who knows? But yes, unboxing, not a full-on review. It is a review of the packaging, but not what's on the discs and stuff. So thank you for tuning in. Let's get right to it. So remember a year ago, Warner Brothers put out these Lord of the Rings 4Ks. It was the extended edition and theatrical editions of the Hobbit trilogy and the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. 4K Ultra HD came with you got the 4K disc and the Blu-ray disc. So you got both of them. Came with digital codes for all the movies, both editions of the movies, theatrical and extended for digital codes. There was no bonus features on here. And if you went to Vudu, Movies Anywhere, wherever you redeem your digital codes at, may have been Fandango by itself last year, but now Vudu and Fandango are teaming up to go after Movies Anywhere. Anyway, that's a story for another day. So these came out. People are like, oh man, but Warner Brothers and Peter Jackson were all like, wait, we got something for you. We got something for you coming later. And I think they meant summer, but then it became fall. We got, for all you looking for something, whatever. So big fans were like, all of these will tide me over. And then some people are like, I'll wait. Well, your waiting is over as you get this collection. But as cool and impressive as this is, there was still what it actually is once you break it down is, I don't think it's what the fans were looking for, but this is still a really cool set. I'll take a look at it. We'll start with this little O-card thingy that's on here that keeps it wrapped up together. Now, in an earlier video, I said, hey, do you guys think I keep these, or do you think I pitch them? Well, I never answered that. I'm sorry. But the answer is, it depends. It depends. Some of them don't make any sense. Gone. I'm not sure if I keep this one, up for debate, but when I have stuff like this, my Doctor Who sets, I tend to keep these for some reason. I don't know, but I have these little things. I keep those. That's my answer for that. So, you pull off that O card. What do you have here? You have this neat little packaging, and this is really cool packaging. I will say that. So if you're a packaging nut, this set is for you. It was worth the wait. So that's all the sides are. Now, so you're gonna see it's magnetized, this thing, which is really cool. So now it opens up. Open the magnet. Oh, look at that. So there's that, and you can see this is the bonus disc thing holder. I'll get to that in a moment. And then this side, kind of weird doing video. So this is what it can. Those are the disc cases in there and there, but what this does is, got some Elven stuff, and it fully folds out. I don't know who would display it like this. Maybe you got the space and stuff, but look at that. Yeah. So there's one way to look at it. Now, this can also, so we've got the one way. Now it can fold like this. You can do it like this. I don't know why you do it like that, but mainly it folds back in, And what you got here is something for the shelving nuts, which it goes like that, folds together, but you have something that fits on a shelf easier, and now, like bookshelf stuff, showcases all the movies going around like this. And now each movie has its own case, unlike our previous ones of these. But let's start with the Hobbits. So we'll get these all coming out. Now they come out easily, so that's cool. So pull this out. Yeah, so magnetized. You can open it. It's got little finger holes in there too, but magnets. Once again, Elven, and you can see people in it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, hey, what's some of your favorite? What's your favorite Lord of the Rings movie? What's your ranking order of all the Lord of the Rings movies? Which ones do you like? Personally, I jump in the first three. I mean, that trilogy is just, you go through it and you're like, this is my favorite. You know, I know this one's my favorite. No, that one's my favorite. Typically, a lot of the time my answer has been Fellowship of the Ring, because I don't know, I just like the beginning of the hero's journey. I like when they go to the inn, just gathering the group up and stuff. But last time I went through them, which was when I reviewed these last year, I was really big on Two Towers. I was like super high on Two Towers last time. So I would say probably, man, Return of the King's so great too. It's hard. But right now we'll go for the originals. I will go Two Towers, Fellowship, Return of the King. That order could switch tomorrow. And then the Hobbits come and play. And I don't hate the Hobbit movies. I really don't. I've even softened on the one that I was not crazy about when it first came out. But when it comes to Hobbit movies, I like Desolation of the Smog tops, and then the Battle of the Five Armies, and then this one. An Unexpected Journey was not my favorite of any of the Lord of the Rings ones, but I've softened on it. It felt forever and a day long when I saw it in the theater for unnecessary reasons. They never left the damn house. But hey, it's much better at home. I can watch it now. But here we are. And these, once again, these are the same discs as we saw in the other sets. Same disc art and everything. So the 31 disc set is pretty much the 30 discs you had before. But now with their own case, they have a slip cover and a case. So they're like double duty here for you slip cover nuts. I like slip covers too. Don't get mad. So here's Desolation of the Smog. So it looks like now. Same art under here. There is no alternate artwork under here. It is just white. But the discs remain. I mean, they all look, I can flip through them for you, but the art's the same every disc, and they're the same disc that I probably have a video up of it last time. So Battle of the Five Armies, here we are, there's that one. No bonus material on these discs. You can check your movies anywhere. I don't know if they're going to add stuff now that this is coming out, or if it remains the same. So that's what the disc looks like in there. Same as before. But these were immaculate in picture quality and audio quality last time. So hey, that's, if you held out till now, you're going to be in for a treat when this comes in. So here's the Fellowship of the Ring. What do you like better too? Prequel-wise, The Hobbit trilogy or the Star Wars prequel trilogy? Which is your, comes before my perfect trilogy? Which do you like the best? I'm probably going to side with Star Wars there because I'm a big Star Wars nut. But I don't mind the Hobbit trilogy. But I go back to Star Wars more so than Lord of the Rings. But why argue? You have both. It's cool to enjoy both of them. I mean, Peter Jackson made a fantastic trilogy, and like the coolest thing to hold up as a cinematic trilogy since Star Wars. So you can enjoy both. We get to have both. There's nothing at stake. They're not baseball teams. There's no sports championship. It's great that we can have things like this. And it's awesome that Fantasy Nuts got a trilogy like this when, I mean, you see, as much as I had a soft spot for those sort of sorcery movies of the 80s, I mean, come on. And here's Return of the King. The previous one, Two Towers I showed. There we are. There's Frodo throwing it in. Fires of Mordor. And there's the last of the discs. These are, by the way, excellent. Most impressive, though, those Hobbit discs on 4K Ultra HD are ridiculous. You won't believe it. Just pop them in, be amazed. Here's what we all came for. What's different than before lies in here. You get this, which is labeled, yeah, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. It doesn't say even bonus disc on it, but got that. So then you open up the top here. There are digital codes inside. I took those out because I didn't want them accidentally flashing here. First thing that's going to come out here, oh, these little cards. They have this nice little belly band thing on them. We have, it says, The Shire, Discover Hobbiton. And this is from A Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. Located in the Shire, the lovely village of Hobbiton is home to many peaceful and merry hobbits. And they got that on the back. You've got Lake Town. Adventure awaits from Desolation and the Smoke. Lake Town, a small settlement of men, is constructed entirely of wood. South of the Lonely Mountain and east of Mirkwood, it is the final resting place of the dragon Smaug. And it's got that little picture to go with it. We now go to visit Erebor, the Dwarf Kingdom, from the Battle of the Five Armies. Under the Lonely Mountain lies the lost dwarf kingdom Erebor. If I mispronounced that, sorry. Once a prosperous stronghold, the kingdom was invaded by the dragon Smaug, who drove the dwarves out and hoarded his stolen riches for nearly 200 years. And there's a little picture on the back. The great river Anduin of Middle-earth, from the Fellowship of the Ring. Towering high above Anduin, on the path to Mordor, two imposing statues known as Argonath stand on either side of the river, located on the northern border of Gondor. This gate serves as a warning to trespassers. There's this. I don't know what you do with these, but they're a neat little swag. Welcome to Rohan from Two Towers. Capital of the nation of Rohan, the fortified city of Aldorus is built on a green hill overlooking the plains. Most prominent of all Eldorus structures is the Meduseld, the Golden Hall of King Theoden. Reminder, if I'm mispronouncing things, I apologize. It's not meant in spite or against anything. Make your destination Minas Tirith, City of Kings, from the Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. 7 levels built on a hill, each ringed by gated walls and carved from white stone, rise up to form Minas Tirith, City of Kings. At the summit of this vast and elegant capital of Gondor, 700 feet above its own great gate, lies the Citadel. There it is. Woo! All right, last one. They have a bonus card in here. Visit Rivendell, the last homely house east of the sea. Middle-earth. Undeniably beautiful and rich with history, the elvish kingdom of Rivendell was founded by Lord Elrond. Situated within the Misty Mountains, its location within a hidden valley makes it difficult to find. Well, we found it right here, didn't we? All right, cool. So that's these cards that come with it. Neat little collector's item. Everybody excited for the TV series coming? The Amazon one. Gonna be pretty cool. More Lord of the Rings content, right, guys? All right, now we have this book. This is a collection of costume sketches, photography, and production notes. Comes in here. Shiny, glossy. So you get cool stuff in here. I won't go through every page, but it's a collection of this. There's no There's some wording and stuff in here, but very, very cool. Obviously something nice companion to have, making it feel complete. Not quite bonus features and featurettes that are missing that were on these expanded editions with hours and hours of making of. But you do have the Lord of the Rings special features disc. This disc is an exclusive Blu-ray bonus disc, not 4K, Blu-ray. It's from the Alamo Drafthouse, the Lord of the Rings cast reunions. To honor the 20th anniversary of Lord of the Rings Trilogy, Alamo Drafthouse reunited Middle-earth's finest 3 special conversations hosted by Stephen Colbert. The first has the Lord of the Rings cast reunion for Fellowship of the Ring with Billy Boyd, Dominic Monaghan, Sean Astin, Elijah Wood, and Stephen Colbert. Then they have the one for the Two Towers, which has Cate Blanchett, Orlando Bloom, Liv Tyler, Viggo Mortensen, and host Stephen Colbert, of course. And lastly, they do Return of the King with Ian McKellen, Andy Serkis, Peter Jackson. So, and it has the Festival de Cannes presentation reel. So here we are, this bonus disc. And if you want to see who's behind it, you know this picture already by heart, but here you go. And that is this set. And I know this is probably the kicker that's making people upset, that that's all that they waited for this special release. But you know, hold on to your old ones, I guess. But the 4K presentations, in my opinion, that's what counts, and they're outstanding. With Lord of the Rings, so much was covered here in terms of those extended editions and their documentaries behind the scenes. It's a shame they aren't ported over, but in terms of new material, the reunion thing's cool, because what else, what more can they say? Like, we've gotten, in the home video era between DVD and Blu-ray, we've been spoiled. We've had people talk to death about movies again and again and again. And when it comes to like stuff, you know, I was a Friday the 13th fan. I don't need another story of Henry Manfredini telling me Kill Kill Mom Mom and how he came up with that score for the movies. A lot of, you know, people get older, they forget things. They don't remember them too well. But I think the Lord of the Rings were well covered. Those features should be here, or at least all open up when your digital copy happens. I'm afraid that's not the case. But still, packaging wise, if you are a bulky collector nut, this is really cool. And I thought it was going to be just like the Columbia Pictures sets with the box, but this is such a neat idea, because with these bulky sets, a lot of times people are like, how am I going to get on my shelf? They thought about you. They thought about this person who's just like that. They even thought about, hey, I just want my Lord of the Rings. I want to make it like on the wall fancy, or I want a mural of hobbits. You know, it's pretty cool. So very, very impressive packaging. Very cool set for Lord of the Rings. Fortunately, the only new thing is in terms of what's on the discs. What am I watching? That important stuff. Not much added. But it is an upgrade. It's way more expensive than before, yes. But if you're a Lord of the Rings diehard and you gotta have everything, well, this is really cool. And I've been having fun messing with this box and stuff. But that's a look at that. I hope I got all around it for you, took a look at it. If you want spec reviews for the 4K discs that came out already, I have reviews up for these on WhySoBlue.com. Just type Brandon Peters, Why So Blue, and then Hobbit Trilogy, Lord of the Rings Trilogy. I covered the specs there for these movies last year, and they're not changing because they're the same discs in here. So that's what those are. So reviews are up for those specs. 5 out of 5 all the way through, like audio video. So easily, just go ahead and take a look. My screen captures for those reviews are for the standard Blu-ray discs that are in them, not for the 4Ks, because I don't have that capability at this time. But I do put a note there as well. So thank you for watching. I appreciate going through this. Pretty expansive set, a lot of fun, really cool. Enjoy it. It's available next week. 11/16 is when it comes out. It was supposed to come out back in October on the 26th, but like everything with the Blu-ray, the home media, the physical media world, there's been a lot of fulfillment delays. That's been happening, and it's been happening before that because there's just not as many plans and stuff putting it out. But go ahead and you can pre-order this anytime. If you pick it up, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, hey, this set's cool, Brandon. I'm a packaging person. That's all I cared about. And the discs are cool too. Are you that person? Or are you bummed? Are you bummed because, hey, they didn't put all those extras on here? Tell me. Let me know down there. That's really cool. But there you are. Lord of the Rings, the Middle Earth 31 disc Ultimate Collection. Ultimate's, some people have joked a bit much, but hey. So thank you. You can check out more stuff like this by subscribing. I have a almost weekly segment called 4K Blues Day where I do take a look at new releases, stuff I get for a review for Why So Blue. I share here, taking a look at the packaging and stuff. Something like this that's extensive gets its own video. I also have episodes of my podcast on here in video form. You can watch uncut video versions of my podcast. I also make little funny shorts to promote my podcast. Check it out. You can also follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, at Brandon4KUHD. Got something you need to say? naptownnerd@gmail.com. You can hit me up. We can talk about putting your Blu-rays, DVDs, reviewing your movies and stuff on here as well. So thank you for watching. Check out tomorrow or Friday probably. I've got an episode of reviewing the music video Venus by Bananarama with Troy Brownfield. Take a look at that. Pretty awesome stuff. Have a good one. And until then, stay film positive.